See that? Turbo. Welcome to how to be fishing grandmaster, such as myself, in Summoner's War Chronicles. I'm the Arab Cowboy King, also known as FirasFiras on Twitch and in Sky Arena. But in game, till I can ride a camel, and until I have a cowboy suit accessible to me, I will be the Arab Cowboy King in Summoner's War. Now, today's guide is on how to fish. What is fishing? Why is fishing? How is fishing? And when is fishing? Very important. All of those are actually... We're going to start off with, why do you have to fish? Well, look in your profession. You have this thing called cooking. You can't exceed this. You can't level this without fishing. Don't think you can just buy everything. You can't. You'll go broke. You're not a Rahillionaire like I am. So you do need to fish. But I recommend you only start it when you hit level 27. If you're not level 27 yet, don't talk to me. Come back later. So, starting off, was the easiest way to do it. You go into your go into your profession and then go into promotion requests. Now you'll see I'm already leveled up. But on your own, once you're like, let's say you're at the beginner level, you gotta go into your recipe. Click on the little navigation guy here. You can see my mouse. It goes to like your maps app. I'm not gonna specify which app, but your maps app. See, I've already figured out this recipe, and there are websites out there for you to figure out the recipe. So that's the easy part. The harder part is, how do I get this fish at an efficient rate and not waste my time? So once you click the fish that you're looking for, click the little navigation, and you can see for this fish at least, let's say I need to go to Florence, and it'll tell me which specific areas I have to go. Now some fish are not just like broad, like you can go, like this one has a higher chance in ones, but you can't catch up in the other ones. But if you're headhunting, very important to... Oh, see, this one I haven't figured out yet. We can show you this one out. So for example, you're on cooking. Say you're level 2. And there's other details here, like it likes paste. There's paste, there's live bait, and there's the worms. I can't remember what the worms are called, but it's irrelevant. Show you anyway. Worm. Earthworm. That was half right. And I'll just explain to you getting the grades as well. So, when you're navigating the map for specific fish, alright, Castle and I'm here for a different reason. But let's say you're going to Florence, like I was just showing earlier, and the one that I was looking for, I need to get it from Shadow Ice Mountain. I will click Shadow Ice Mountain, and I would just click one of these fishing areas. Which one of these doesn't matter. Main thing is I'm in Shadow Ice Mountain. Okay? And that applies to any fish. Any of them. All of them have... Not all of them have specifications. Some of them are you can catch them anywhere along the 5 islands. Or the 5 areas. The 5 countries. Call it what you wish. Go into your bait. Now, I get the premium stuff because I'm a Rahillionaire. But if you want to overload on the cheaper stuff, which I do, when I do this overnight, like when I'm expecting to not come back to Chronicles for like 8-10 hours at least overnight, and let's say I'm actually going, maybe I won't be on my computer for 16 hours, I'll get 1,000. I'll get 1,000 of them. I have 0 cares. But the amount of fish I'll have will make, I don't even know who, but the fish market that I was at in Korea, they would get jealous. The amount of fish I have. But the higher stuff is going to get you the higher grade fish as well. So if you use the purple stuff, the heroic ones, go into your ingredients here, go to fish. These ones, like the eagle rays, the crabs, these can only be caught with great success. And the only way you get a high enough number of great success is using the hero grade fish rate, like Great success rate, very high. Same with the earthworm, same with the live bait. You'll see why I specified level 27 as well. Shoot. So we got this now. Here we're in Kaslan. I can't speak. Gotta go here. Here I go specifically Kaslan for a reason. You go by the lizard face here. This is the general merchant. I'm gonna head over there right now. This is where you buy your heroic fishing stuff. Because you can't buy it, as far as I've seen. Every time I go to by the fish market guy who is at the fish merchant by the fishing area, he doesn't sell up to hero grade for some reason. So here is where you have to go to buy. Go under tools. This is where you can buy all the heroic fishing bait. This is also where you pick up your purple gloves and purple pickaxe. Very important. Don't skimp on that. And another important thing about fishing is you can't send for exploration. So if you don't know what I mean by exploration, which you should do daily, by the way, every 6 hours, you should have some guys sent out doing something for you, gathering anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I typically choose it by whatever I have lowest. So this is off fish topic conversation. But I choose the lowest one, and that's what I send out for. So I have some silver going out right now, sweet apples, and some kind of ore that I can't say because my tongue will not allow me. But as you can see, fish is not on here. And fish is important. So you better start fishing, dude. Stop being cheap. And the thing is, not cheap. You'll get rich. Wait and see. And another note on the crafting is these cooking. There's this fancy ingredient right over here. You see this fish over here, dude? They mix fish and beef, something I would never do in real life. But if it makes me rich in Chronicles, I'm gonna do it. This is one of the ones, see? An Aya, that's a country. Likes paste. Sounds good. This is where you load up on these. Load up on the trouts. So if you're the one watching this video, you're gonna benefit. And you'll see why by the end of this video, where I explain how to become filthy rich. So, here, actually, I need to get that one fish, right? So I can finish my cooking over. So I need to see if I need to get a parrotfish. I'm gonna move over. I need 3 more of these guys. Open the link. It's very easy if you navigate through this rather than like the long way. Do it everything through the promotion area. I'm gonna go to the laboratory fishing spot because I like my fish chemicalized, intoxicated by the chemicals from the lab. Has a distinct flavor. So let me click it on the map. I came to the lab. Great vibe. Now I'll and again hit these vases. Always hit these vases for keys because you can't get keys elsewhere. So they didn't get a key this time. I got screwed over. I'll show you what I was talking about earlier. See? No purple stuff. Why? This guy specializes in fish and he can't even sell me heroic fishing gear. This guy's useless. At least you can sell your garbage to him. Now, I'm going to show you what I do. Now, I have all the low end stuff. This is what I use for overnight. But when I'm actually like kind of attending, let's say I'm multitasking, I'm playing another game, I'm doing something else, I put up the heroic stuff. And I like to, remember, this is how I'm going to get the higher end fish, which is also mandatory. I wouldn't waste my money on the greens. It's really pointless. Get purple and the low end, whatever it's called. I think normal. We're going to sit and wait. Wait. Keep waiting. This is why I do this overnight. Because you're very limited on what you can do while you fish. As you can see, off a lot of stuff here. Could keep crafting. Well, and if you guys didn't know, when these things are blinking off, obviously at this point you would have figured out that this catches itself overnight, right? Like I don't need to click it. If you click it, it's faster. But this also brings me to another point. You know those fishing field competitions that you do? Right, I'm going to leak some elite information. A, you need to be using heroic stuff in fishing competitions. And B, you can keep clicking this to speed up. So if you know which is coming next, which you always will, because these do actually always trigger in the same order after the first one. So I know the worm is going to go off first. Say about now. I'm going to turbo click it. This is only if you're doing a fishing competition that I would ever do this. Try not to get screwed over by a guy flashing his rune or his new Nat 5 pull. See that? Turbo. I know the live bait is next. Oh, it's not. I lied. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Mind you, I wasn't paying attention. I was in the menu. Don't harass me on that. Now live bait is next. There you go. See? Turbo click. I'm winning the competition. I'm not in the competition and I'm already winning it. Let me see. I'm already getting my blue parrotfish, which I need for my recipe. I need 2 more. Other than fishing competition, there's no reason to turbo click. This is the number 1 reason you do this overnight. Oh, great success. Every time they're doing a exaggerated movement, that's a great success. Oh, baby. Now, you can obviously click it to be faster, but like I said, overnight, you don't need to. Just leave it. Go to sleep. Go have a PB&J sandwich. See? I'd even fully sit down and already reeling it in. This is how you win the competitions. Alright, I need 1 more blue fish. And these are, see if you click it from here as well. It likes live bait. So if I was turbo running this, I would run 3 live bait. And you can. You don't need to like, I can just do this. Let me speed run my parrotfish. You can do this. But there's a reason I like to have 3 separate baits. It's like, especially overnight. Because right now, let's say right now I'm actually like just trying to finish that 1 recipe off. Get it out of my face. But if you're overnight, you want 1 of each. You want to catch a bunch of variety overnight. So you can craft multiple things the next time you're able to log on and do something. Got a minnow. It cannot be caught with live bait. This is live bait that I'm using. This game doesn't know what it's talking about. So it's a good thing I'm here to explain things. I got my last parrotfish. Now, I can show you. Oh, we got another. It doesn't matter though. I already got my parrotfish. So now I can do my stuff in here. It's great. Craft 1 more. Hopefully I get a great success. I did not. Usually you can get a double. Dump all 15 into here. I'm done. I am done. There you go. That's one. Now, this one doesn't look like there's a lot of fish, but level 3, man, is there a lot of fish. Especially if you're doing and all the level 3 stuff is in Aya. Catch this last fish and get out. So, if you didn't know, see that little compass? This little compass, my mouse is hovering over it. If your map isn't showing, you're like, why isn't my map showing? Click the compass, your map is showing. Now you have the map. Now, like I said, let's say you're doing level 3. Level 3, there's a boatload of fish you have to go through. So, make sure once you have the recipes figured out, you see which area you need to fish in. Now again, if it specifies an area, it's most likely to be caught there. But if you're going to be doing 1,000 baits of the gray stuff, the lowest grade you can buy, you're going to catch it eventually. Now, there's a chance you don't catch enough of it, which is why you want to speed run it at the, let's say, like I just did with my blue parrotfish or blue whatever fish it was. You can run 3 of, let's say, live baits. The fish I was trying to catch likes live baits. I ran 3 live baits. Just turbo fish for the last of what I need. And do it that way. Now, I don't know what's in level 5 yet. I'm not there. But from what I just taught you, you'll be able to bang it out. At least overnight. Or during work. Or during whatever. It's one of the best things to do AFK. So we covered that you can't get it from exploration. So you have to always get your exploration up for your herbs, your greens, and your rocks. Your greens and rocks. You gotta always do your own fishing. Thankfully, you can just auto it overnight or while you're at shift. Now, once you've become a fishmonger, I don't know. What are you gonna do with all the excessive fish you got? I'll show you. This is how I became a Rahillionaire. See that? 233 million Rahils. Not thousand, that says million. Add some zeros there, it says million. Now, you'd be fool that if you just go to sell item, right? This wasn't a secret, but I'm willing to expose this secret. Now, you think you go to... By the way, you can also filter this. So let's say I have a bunch of normals. I used a bunch of normal bait, right? So I'm going to filter this by normal, just to make it easier to filter through. Now I'm going to go through. I see I have 151 salmon. That needs to be sold. I don't need that many salmon. I'll sell some trout. Probably sell some bass. Drop the bass. No. Bass. And I'll also sell some gizzards. Now here's the thing. If I go click on this now, this is the price for my server. My server being Camila West. This isn't showing all servers. But if you go to buy item, go to material, go to craft, and I still have the same filters on. Now, what was I thinking about buying? So, well, it still shows you your numbers thing. So, I'm going to sell a lot of gizzards. Now, you see here the different all servers, my server, all server, my server, all server, my server. There's different numbers. Now, sometimes they are the same. So you can get a bunch of these at 8,000. But you'll see in some situations, they're different. So if you're trying to undercut somebody, so let's say I'm just on my server. So if I was in the sell item, not the buy item, I would be over here, and I would just try to undercut it. But let's say hypothetically, on all servers, which is where you actually buy from, when you're actually looking to buy, you're looking at all servers, not your just... Well, you can, but people will search all servers because they want to get the cheapest price, obviously. I'm trying to see if I can find a good example. Now, it's not impossible that they actually just have them all matched, but there is a different... Aha, there we go, the blue parrotfish. As you can see, all servers is dirt cheap. Now, let's say I didn't know this, and I just went to my server. I say, I'm just going to undercut this guy and put it at 4,800. You're not going to sell for a long time, because on all the other servers, the other West servers, as far as I know, this is just the other two West servers, Rahul and Annabelle. Right? These guys are going to sell way ahead of you. And you're going to be sitting here with 4,800 thinking you're going to get rich. You're not. This is why you're watching this video. I'm going to get you rich this way. This is how you get your money. So now, I'm going to compare... Now, I already saw the majority of the fish I want to see, or I want to sell, are matching. So my server, all servers. It doesn't even matter. Honestly, when you're selling, just go look at all servers. So I know that my trout that I'm going to sell, because it's over 100, 8,000 for whatever. There's no difference in there. I want to sell my salmon. All servers still under 7,000. So now when I go to sell, because you can't sell through the buy list, you have to go to the sell item to sell your stuff. Look at that insane price difference. If I didn't know that, I would have posted something at like 3,900, and I would not have sold for a long time. Good thing you're watching me, aren't you? I'll have to remember. Now, these I don't sell, just because until I'm done level 5. But the fish is pretty consistent with, so far. Mind you, I haven't got to level 6 or 7 yet, and I haven't peeked at those recipes to spoil it for myself. If you want to do that by looking at what's online to find the recipes, go ahead. I'm not doing that yet. I don't mind if I have to fish overnight all over again. Doesn't seem likely, but we'll see. This is why I don't sell any purples, though. Because I imagine all the purple fish, these guys here, that you're slowly gathering as you fish for everything else, is going to be the end game recipes. This is why I'm not selling it yet. Maybe these guys are selling dirt. Like, maybe I should be buying this right now. I don't know how many people have done level 7 cooking yet. But this could be, like, the highest juice right now. And if you buy it dirt cheap and resell it, I don't know. That's a different conversation. But that's pretty much it, actually. Well, I can show you how I post stuff just in case. Extensions to sell item. Go through this again. These guys here. I'll double check that any of my plain old. Or there's these two. These two I don't have enough because I used it for an event. Ah, that's a good reminder for myself. Another thing, when you're in the collection challenge, you're going to need to do this. Because you see here for the 200 fish and the yellow eyes, you need to do this. If you want to get your Devilmon, you're going to have to be fishing overnight. So, do this. Then all that's left, show you how to post. So now that I compared the prices, I'm actually only going to do blue, or green, sorry. So I only know that this guy, like, going for 1,000. That's an insanely. This one I'll just post for 3,000. I'll do one. That'll eventually sell. Gizzards, I know that match these prices. I have how many? I have 65. I'll do 3 because they sell in bulks of 20. So I have 165. I don't want to go below 100, so I'll sell 3, meaning I'm selling 60. I'll do it at 79. I'm gonna go salmon. I don't mind. I'll go 3 on these. 7. Let me go. Can I go 69, 69? I can't. Wait. That's it. Fishing done. Fish. You can become a millionaire like me soon. And that's it. I think that's it. All you need to know for now. If there's anything else that comes up, I will update it. I'll put it in comments. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and follow. I will be doing more Chronicles stuff as it comes. Way more interesting than Sky Arena. And follow the Twitch. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/FirasFiras. Goodbye.